Hello, Paul Hamilton here for iPad Monthly. We're going to take a look at classification and sorting data today, which is something that's really useful as a skill, being able to kind of sort data, to classify things. It obviously comes through in biological science quite a lot in some different areas. So let's take a look. We're going to use an application today that's really good for sorting, and that's called iCard Sort, clearly. Classifying them. So we've got to actually just a blank canvas here. It works on the premise that each one of these kind of project files, I guess, is called a deck. So I've just started a new deck. And what I'm going to do is press plus, create a new card. So what I might actually do here is just say, let's go with things that are living and not living. So we've got a cute little cat at the moment called Mogsy. So I'm going to create a card that says cat, basically. So there's my card cat. I can pinch on my deck anywhere to make things big and smaller. For our younger students, it's good to keep them quite big at the start. And I might create another living thing. Let's go with things that are something else that's living. We might go with a plant. So just tapping on the side, I've got cat and plant there. And let's create two more cards of things that are not. I think I took a picture of a peg, which is non-living. What else did I do? Oh, I think I created like a light bulb. I think I had as something that's not living as well. So I've got some different things there. You can see they're really easy to do, which is a great way of kind of sorting spelling words and some different things. But let's take this to the next level. Let's see if we can use this application or software to actually help us sort our data. So what I'm going to do, at the top right-hand corner, you can see the little kind of the share icon. So I'm going to go iCard Sort here, and I'm going to go right down the bottom and go to Settings. And you can see there that there's a category called Background Image. I'm going to hit that, and I'm going to click one that helps me sort. So in this case here, I've got kind of three categories here that will help me actually sort my data. So I might create another card and actually say Living. And I might create one more card that is non-living. And press there. And what we can actually do with our cards is we can actually color coordinate them. So I'm going to touch on my living once, actually double tap it, and down the bottom I can actually change that. So I might have that as blue as living as my text color, and non-living I might put as, yeah, let's go with pink. Or I could actually double tap and actually use the blocks, which might actually be more appropriate in regard to the actual kind of colors. It might give us that better feel for it. So we might change those and actually change the colors of the actual cards. And I'm going to change the actual text back to black and text back to black there. That looks a little bit better. And I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. So we might have non-living up there. We might have living there. And I can start to sort. So I might put my peg into non-living, light bulb, non-living, cat there, plant there. And all of a sudden I can start to sort really well using this app. But I can also bring in pictures. So I've taken a couple of pictures, one of Mogsy the cat. So I'll double click on that and I'll go right down the bottom and it says image. I can actually change that. I've actually got a saved photo, I think, of Mogsy. There she is, sleeping on the bed, and I've also got a picture of a plant there. So what we're actually doing here is bringing in the visual aspect of it. So we've got our kids to actually think about the things that are living and non-living, but we've actually, sorry, that was plant, wasn't it? So let's go there. I think I've got a picture of a peg. And once the kids get familiar with this app, it's really quick to do. But it's fantastic that they're bringing in the physical world with the actual digital. So we've actually gone around and actually identified things in the real world, taken photos of them, which is a real attribute of tablet technology, being able to take those photos, just bring in the light bulb and you can see that. Have I got a light bulb there? Yeah, I have got a light bulb there. So you can see there that I'm actually bringing some multimedia. I've got the kids actually typing the words. They're using some backgrounds as classifications, and we can do a range of things. It might not be as black and white as living and non-living, so we might actually jump into our settings and look at the different background images, and we might have 4 here. So we might have some different categories in regard to color combinations, or we could have things in categorizing them or classifying them in a case of what they actually need, whether it be oxygen, water, and actually looking at some priorities of what they need. So we can take this quite in depth in regard to higher order thinking, depending on the background that we're actually using. So there's a range of different things here that we can actually use as backgrounds and classifications. It could be as simple as a case of kind of maths. We might start to classify things according to area and perimeter, and we can actually bring things in there as well. So there's a range of different things we can do with classifications. iCardSort is a fantastic tool to encourage that, but once again, the learning that takes place, we're just using the tool to help us with the enhanced learning. It's actually not doing the teaching for us. It really starts with that blank canvas. Paul Hamilton here for iPad Monthly, signing off.